So it's literally like if Amazon had creator profiles where you can make content first.
Yeah, exactly. It's like everything we wanted for Instagram that never happened.
How long has this been around?
60 days or so. I think they launched
So
it like
TikTok
2 months
Shop
ago.
came out 2 months ago?
Yes, that's why I'm like
Holy
so proud of it.
How much money do you make?
A year?
Yeah.
A few $1 million.
A few $1 million?
That was just right away.
Yeah, that's how I open every podcast. Okay.
Yeah, last year I made like $2 million.
Well, you're a G, and you have crazy cool cars, and you just bought a dope house, so the money's real. What do you do?
I started with dropshipping, and then in 2017, I started creating content around that business, and that's when I started to, I guess, really find my calling, which was YouTube as well as business.
Wait, so you were making dropshipping videos in 2017?
Yeah, in high school.
Dude, that's like the
They're
peak.
terrible though.
Wasn't that like the peak of dropshipping?
Yeah, in a sense, like it was where it was super easy. We're seeing that now, like this year with TikTok Shop too. But like I am seeing how easy, or I saw how easy it was back then, where you can just hit up an influencer on Instagram and run up tons of money. So for sure.
Okay, so this is what I love the most about you and your story is that was like a huge mania of dropshipping 2017, 2018, maybe 2019 as well. But then a lot of people, once it got harder, it became a little less unpopular or a little less popular. Almost everyone switched out and switched to the next trend on YouTube, where you like stayed in the dropshipping lane and just kept going and learning and building through the skill. And now you're like one of the few people that can like legitimately dropship anything, and you just know what the fuck you're doing. And even if you fail with one product, you'll find the next one and make a lot of money on that. So explain that process for you.
So it's nothing fancy. I think I'm naturally not the smartest person ever. And so like there's tons of other businesses. Obviously you guys were into crypto and stuff. I just personally like was not that educated with everything else. And it's like, you don't know what you don't know. So I just always knew dropshipping. I knew, okay, I could find products online. I have suppliers I've already built up connections with. So it was just something that had always interested me and always made me money. So I never even thought to look elsewhere, because I knew if I already had this business that I had base knowledge for, if I could just keep, growing 10% a year or 20% a year with knowledge, I will be light years ahead of if I try to start a different business every other year and keep ping-ponging around from other stuff. Because that's what I did in the beginning, and it just got me nowhere. And then I kind of talked to myself. I was like, hey, focus on one thing, and it worked. And so that's why, like, it's not anything fancy. It's just I saw dropshipping as a thing, and I didn't really change my mind. I kind of just focused on it.
What makes a successful dropshipper in 2023?
Okay.
So I think it's important to focus on the fact that you stuck through dropshipping since like the start of the popularity, but you referenced that it's now becoming easy again with TikTok.
Yes.
So just walk me through your dropshipping process.
Okay. So dropshipping in 2023 is insane right now. Like it's specifically with TikTok. I'll just tell you, like talk to you. TikTok is ridiculous right now. So the organic content reach right now with TikTok Shop is ridiculous. And so essentially what TikTok Shop is, it's like Amazon. So they are trying to compete with Amazon. They're trying to have facilities that house their own inventory, where brands, like if you had a brand, you could reach out to them, house inventory with them, they will fulfill your orders, and you can sell your product directly on their platform. So that's what they're doing now, and they are trying to use the overall reach they have on their platform to push people to just stay on their platform, because they saw all these advertisers in the last few years run ads to external websites, and it converted like crazy. Like that's how we've done, again, 5 million in the last 12 months is with TikTok ads pushing to our own Shopify store. But now what is happening is TikTok realized that, and they're like, okay, let's keep it all in-house, and that's why TikTok Shop is a thing now. So now essentially you can create your own store on TikTok and sell directly to those consumers on the app already in the app.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that's how it works.
Know that.
And the best thing is TikTok manages their content. So the organic feed that you go through, that will be controlled by TikTok. And when they release new features, like with TikTok Shop, every other video is a TikTok Shop promoting a product. And so that's how powerful it is. So essentially what we are doing is we are now finding products that we already sold with TikTok ads, literally just taking them, putting them on TikTok Shop, sending them out to creators with Amazon Prime. We're just priming them to the creators. They get it next day, and then they film content, and they are incentivized to make the content because we give them a commission.
Okay, I have some of this went over my head. So
Okay,
when you said Amazon Prime,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me explain. Let me backtrack. So essentially, TikTok has a creator program where you can say, "Hey, I have this product." You know, creators can reach out to me. I can reach out to creators, and I can see if I can make a deal. So that way, they basically can get the product from us and make content for the product to push sales because. TikTok has an affiliate program where, for example, let's say you have a big TikTok following, over 5K minimum, you can actually get my product and then you can film content with it. And
if it's on the TikTok shop.
Yes, and you will get 20%. You can set your affiliate commission,
so
but we set 20.
You launch a product on TikTok shop, Sebastian.
Yes.
And I have 50,000 followers on TikTok. I can then
I can reach out to you, say, Brett, I want you to make content. You know, we love your page, whatever you want to say to convince them, and then say, we'll give you 20% of every sale you bring in.
So I can make basically an ad, but it's just a normal post on my account.
Yes.
And it promotes your product with a link to your TikTok shop product.
A shop. It's not even like a URL. It's just directly on the app. So that's the cool part. But if you think about it deeper, it becomes a lot more crazy in your head. So you realize that every single creator who's making content for the TikTok shop, subconsciously, each viewer sees it. And in their head, they're like, okay, this isn't just an ad. Because in order to actually get that product and make a TikTok shop video, this video that I'm watching that this person's talking about, I don't know, this mic stand, they had to have already gotten the product from this brand that is now being promoted. So it's another layer of trust where you don't just see an ad and in your head, you don't automatically turn it as a scam or like
so you have
freak
to
sale. Yeah, you have to actually get the product from the shop you're promoting. That way you can now promote it. So if you get what I mean, like
they
all the
make
creators,
you buy one?
Yeah, well, they make you buy them, or you can send them free samples and then they accept the sample. But overall, all of these creators have gotten a product from the shop. So it's like this new layer of trust, again, to actually build into the overall platform to make it just next level.
So it's literally like if Amazon had creator profiles where you can make content first.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's a shop with it. That's pretty cool.
It's insane,
That's
bro.
actually crazy.
We tried it out with a shop, like I think we started a week ago. We sent maybe it's actually 2 or 3 products out. It costs us.
So hold on. So it's like Amazon FBA. Like if you have a product, you have to send a pallet.
That's the goal for TikTok. Okay. It's not yet. We're in communication with them to see their goal, and they want to do that. However, for now, it's just a platform. It's like eBay was and Amazon was back then when they didn't have the fulfillment. No, it's just like a platform, a marketplace where you can sell products.
So you can still dropship. You can still get a supplier in Alibaba.
Yep.
Okay. So how do you get a product on TikTok Shop?
You can just go on TikTok Shop, Google it, seller accounts, and then you create a seller account. You start listing your products, and you can have them all loaded up. So like for instance, we are selling a women's product. I won't say it because we're still selling it, and we plan to probably do a few million this Q4 with it. And so we sent it out to a handful of people, maybe 5. And of those 5, it cost us, I would say, $10 to $20 per product to get to the actual people to make content. So let's say it cost us $100. So of that $100, we actually have generated $3,000 in sales that has been generated. I think profits around $1,500, and there's no ad spend. So it's literally $100, and we've profited $1,500 from just sending them out, and people are making content promoting it.
So it's just like a baked-in affiliate program in a way.
Yeah.
Does TikTok take a percentage?
They take 5%.
Okay, so Amazon takes 15%, but this system, you can put a product on TikTok Shop. The creator that promotes the product gets 20%, and then TikTok takes 5%.
Yeah, the creator can get whatever. You can put 5, 10, but I like to do 20.
Oh, so it's just an affiliate system that you choose. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And they can natively make content in the app and sell the product within the app.
And once they do a good video, this is the killer parts, you can, number 1, talk to them and say, hey, look at how good you did. You generated us $1,000. Imagine if you did this once a week. Like if you consistently post content, you can make so much money. So that's number 1. Also, if you want to launch other products and you already have creators that are doing well, you pull them off the platform. Well, I don't know if this is against TOS, but you keep talking to them and you say, hey, we have new products to launch and all this stuff. They can now create new products and new videos for your products and make you tons of money for endless amounts of products. So it's a win-win.
So you're like building that relationship with that creator.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you can talk to them and promote anything in the future. This is like UGC creators optimized. This is like influencer marketing optimized.
Yeah.
All in one platform.
Exactly. It's like everything we wanted for Instagram that never happened.
Yeah.
Like there was never a hub where you can directly just look up, hey, I want people over 5,000 followers who get this many views.
Wow.
TikTok has that already, and you weren't able to do that with Instagram. You can do it so in depth. You can pick the category of content they make, what gender they are, and everything like that, and get a huge list of creators that are willing to promote your product.
Okay, there's so much to unpack. How long has this been around?
A while. What's up? It's been around for not actually a while, 60 days or so. I think they launched
So
like
TikTok
2 months
Shop
ago.
came out 2 months ago?
Yes, that's why I'm like
Holy
so hyped
shit.
about it, because
Okay.
I think it's something where people are going to gap a lot of newbies if they don't start soon, because TikTok Shop is going to get bigger, which means that reps and everyone else aren't going to be as accessible. The creators are going to get bombarded with tons of requests and stuff to actually promote content. And so, I think now's an amazing time to start.
There's always an arbitrage with being the first one. Like
100%.
if you're the first on a certain platform, especially an ad platform, they're going to give you better CPMs because they want you to feel like it's doing good.
Oh, yeah.
And so the fact that there's only been around for 2 months, like I'm sure there's like barely any products on there.
Yeah, and it's only in the US. It's not even in the other countries yet. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Every time I do a podcast with people, I always like immediately want to ping pong around at other business models. That's actually fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because that makes so much sense. It's like the first platform that has video and the marketplace and the affiliate incentive. So it's like a perfect triangle.
Yeah, so now essentially what we're doing is we have VAs just reaching out to tons of creators daily saying, hey, once essentially our business model, I can kind of play it out. I think that'd be valuable. Yeah. We pick 5 products to 10 products to test with TikTok Shop, where we basically say, hey, we're going to send out like 5 products per product. So essentially, we'll send out 5 units per product of each individual product that we're going to test, and we'll send them to all different creators. They all make content. Whatever product does the best, that's the one we'll focus on. And then once we do, then we have VAs literally copy and paste messages to tons of new influencers saying, hey, we have this product, can you promote it? And they can reach out to, thousands a day. And then if we can find like 50 to 100 creators a day that will promote our product, at a 10% win rate, we're making thousands a day. God. And there's no ad cost. So that's why I am hopping on it and just absolutely capitalizing the hell on it, because I know how easy it is right now.
This is like, did you see the podcast with Oliver?
Not really,
the
no.
Tabs sex shop, that one. This is literally his system, but now baked into TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. And are you reaching out to them directly on the TikTok platform?
It's on TikTok Seller. They have a communication platform on there.
TikTok Seller?
Yeah, on the TikTok Shop Seller account, you have it's like a messaging app that's linked up with it. I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
But so it's in the
it's
TikTok
directly,
platform.
Yeah,
how are you finding people to reach out to? What's your outreach strategy?
Essentially, like, what are we actually saying, or the filter, or what?
The filter.
Okay, so that's just, it depends on what product you're actually going to be using. If you're selling a product for men, obviously filter to men's influencers. We like to do over 10,000 followers. And then you can actually, this is the crazy part, you can see the average views of the account. So it can say this girl has 20,000 followers, but on average she gets 200,000 views. That's a killer ratio, right? Wow. Like 10x her following.
Really good engagement.
And so that's what we do. We look for those valuable things that are over, 5x or view to follower ratio, where they're getting way more views per follow that they have. And so we basically just do that and then tell our VAs to do that on a big scale.
Interesting. Okay, and then I'm assuming just the outreach message itself is just like,
hey, we love your page. We have these few products. When we're testing, we say we have these few products. Would you be interested in promoting them for 20% or for 15% or whatever? And then once we have a winning product, we're like, hey, we are selling this product and it's doing really well. Other creators are making this much a week or whatever. Would you be interested in selling it?
Okay, that makes sense. Very simple process.
Yeah.
Now, how are you choosing what products to sell?
Again, we're essentially looking at what products sold well in the past. So all we're doing is pulling our past winners. It's kind of easy for us, but if a newbie was trying to do this, I would just type in the term shop. I can actually, do you want me to show you real quick?
Sure.
It's actually really cool. You can pull up TikTok and type in the term shop. And then if you go to the shop tab, you can look at all of these different, if it'll load, all of these different products. This one had sold 8,000 units, 5,000 units, 395,000
So you can see the top sellers.
So yeah, you look at the top selling products. Maybe don't sell that exact one, but you start to learn from what's selling well, and then what people can easily make content for. Because not every product is easy to make content for. If it's something super complex, not every influencer is going to be able to talk about it. So yeah, it's kind of combining those things, making sure margins are good, and then